Look out, Eric. This video's a killer. Welcome back, everybody. GBE here, and this is episode 2, week 2 of our countdown to The Last Jedi. This week we're going to be talking about Eric's favorite Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones. That's not the truth. But before we get to the discussion about this movie, we do want to mention that we were fortunate enough to score some tickets to a hockey game this weekend, so we will be doing a vlog. Also, we got some tickets for next weekend. We're going to a motorcycle dirt track. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, but Adrian will be vlogging. So be on the lookout for those videos in the next 2 weeks. And also, shout out to K-Joy and The Morning Show. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right into the movie. Where do you want to start with Attack of the Clones? Oh, one more thing. This movie's been out for a while, so there will be spoilers. Warning right now. And so where do you want to start, Eric, with this movie?
Alright, let's just say that this movie is bad. There's a lot of bad dialogue, the story, and the script too.
I used to think that Phantom Menace was the worst movie in the series, but after rewatching this one, when we saw it, it's clearly the worst. There's very little to like about this movie, especially when they're on Naboo and they force that unbelievable love story. It's just terrible. The dialogue between the both of them, oh, I don't know if to cry or laugh cry. It was pretty terrible. What did you find the most annoying about this movie?
It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. That whole discussion about sand and how it's rough and coarse, I couldn't believe my ears.
How is it cold?
I
mean, he's lived on Tatooine like for 9 years.
Yeah, Tatooine's a very hot place. I didn't understand that either. I will give George Lucas credit for nailing the actor, and by what I mean by that is that the actor who played Anakin in the first one was terrible, and he managed to bring it over to this one, so props to George Lucas for that.
And this actor is much worse. Also, this actor was in a Goosebumps episode, and he was bad in that episode too. So, surprise, surprise, he's bad in this one too.
At least he's consistent, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything about this movie that you did like?
Yes, that in Phantom Menace, Jar Jar had to be the worst thing about it. And this one, he doesn't have a lot of screen time and he has nothing annoying to say.
No, he doesn't. But he did put the galaxy in a bad way by suggesting that they give more powers to Palpatine. So even though with very little screen time, he's still
He's still a creep.
Yeah, he still put everybody in the galaxy far, far away in a bad way. Something that I did like was Obi-Wan investigating the clone army and all of that. I thought that was pretty cool. And the end fight scene between Count Dooku and Yoda, I thought was cool because we've never seen Yoda in battle till now. And I enjoyed that. What you think about that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And that battle was really about the Force and lightsabers and how like a Padawan and
a master meeting again in the battlefield. Except this time, Count Dooku was on the dark side, and Yoda was still on the side of the Force.
Yeah.
And it's not a good movie. It's the longest movie, and it probably should have been the shortest because they had very little to say, and then I don't know how they made it a 2-hour and 20-minute movie.
Yeah.
So that's all we really got to say about that one. If we continue, we're just going to bash this movie. And, this is one of our favorite movie series ever. And we hate that this movie was handled this way. So that's all we'll say for now. So if you like this video, or if you like this series, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get alerts whenever we drop new videos. We're doing a lot of stuff moving into December. We got a lot of new movie reviews. We're going to do Ragnarok coming up. We're going to do Justice League. We're going to do Coco. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So please stay tuned to the channel. Thank you for your support. And as always, this is GBE saying
bye.
Now that that's over, we won't be watching this movie again, son.